Edible and inedible animals. Question. Could you please list the animals that are Islamically edible and inedible? Answer. About land animals and birds, it is stated in Hadith-e-Sharifs. Predatory animals with canine teeth and birds that prey on with their talons are not edible. Written in Muslim. Inedible land animals are as follows. Predators that prey on their victims with their canine teeth are inedible, e.g., pigs, wolves, bears, lions, tigers, leopards, pandas, panthers, cheetahs, jaguars, pumas, squirrels, sables, weasels, skunks, gorillas, types of monkey, chimpanzees, baboons, gibbons, orangutans, hyenas, elephants, dogs, cats, beavers, badgers, lynxes, foxes, weasels. According to the Shafi'i madhhab, foxes, hyenas, sables, squirrels, and weasels are edible. Edible land animals are as follows. Giraffes, kangaroos, and rabbits are edible. Just as it is permissible to consume domestic sheep and goats, domestic cattle, water buffaloes, cows, and bulls, and domestic camels, so it is permissible to consume their wild counterparts. For example, buffalo and bison are wild cattle. Llama is a wild camel. That is, they are edible. Mountain goats, deer, gazelles, antelopes, which are considered wild goats, are edible. Wild sheep are edible, too. Eating domestic horses is mekruh tanzihi. The pony is a breed of horse. The meat of horses is halal in the madhhabs, Shafi'i and Hanbali, but haram in the Maliki madhhab. Wild horses are edible. Domestic donkeys are inedible. Zebras, which are considered wild donkeys, are edible. Inedible birds are as follows. Birds that prey on their victims with their talons and eat carrion are inedible, such as kites, eagles, kestrels, ravens, vultures, carrion crows, bats, sparrow hawks, seagulls, storks, flamingos, and bald ibises. Pests are inedible, too. Pests, small animals that make their homes in soil, are not permitted halal. Such pests as mice, scorpions, types of the snake, lizards, crocodiles, ticks, salamanders, frogs, turtles, snails, bees, houseflies, moles, hedgehogs, bedbugs, lice, and fleas are inedible. In the madhhabs of Shafi'i and Maliki, hedgehogs and lizards can be eaten. Edible birds are as follows. Birds that are not disgusting, do not eat carrion, and do not prey on their victims with their talons are edible. Magpies, doves, nightingales, canaries, parakeets, partridges, pheasants, pigeons, quails, peafowls, swallows, owls, parrots, cranes, goldfinch, goldcrests, chaffinches, sparrows, and starlings are permitted. Eating hoopoes is mekruh. In the madhhabs of Hanafi and Hanbali, the seagull is inedible. In the Maliki madhhab, seagulls and herons are edible. In the Shafi'i madhhab, swallows, peafowls, hoopoes, and parrots are inedible, but such seabirds as gulls and herons are edible. Blackbirds, wild ducks, wild geese, swans, which are considered wild counterparts of poultry, are edible. Ostriches, which are considered wild turkeys, are edible. Sea animals. All seafood is edible according to the madhhabs, except for the Hanafi madhhab. In the Hanafi madhhab, no seafood is edible unless it is in the shape of a fish. For example, octopi, squids, cuttlefish, seahorses, walruses, jellyfish, crabs, mussels, oysters, crawfish, shrimps, and sea snails are inedible. Salmon, turbots, dolphins, whales, eels, catfish, and sharks are edible.